factoring up pizza sauce for homemade pizzas. I'm adding a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of fennel seeds, a little bit of basil, a little bit of dill weed, and I've got some Italian seasoning, a little bit of it left. And I'm adding a 3 cheese blend to just plain pizza sauce, making it taste a little bit better.
Alright, well, we're going to try 2 different pie crusts here. One's or pizza crust. One's a classic pizza crust, family style. You can see right here. We bought these both at Walmart. See how they work out. Classic, family style. And then the famous little canned stuff here. We're going to try both of them. We're going to make 2 different pizzas here and go from there. We'll come back to you when we have them on the pan. Alright, this one here's that one that came in the package. It's not in the can. What we do is we put a little parchment paper down on the bottom of the wax paper, kind of dry wax paper stuff here that we got here. See, we put that down on the bottom of the cookie sheet, and then spray it with a little bit of Pam, and then keep it from sticking to the pan itself. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna spray it a little bit with more Pam. Yeah, baking stuff. Probably throw a little bit of garlic on it. Throw it in the oven for about 5 minutes. So let it harden up a little bit so we can make the pizza itself. But before we do anything else, so we got the one out on the cookie sheet. We got the can here now. We got to put on this cookie sheet, and we'll be back with you. Now this is a canned one, guys. We all know how canned pizza dough is. It's kind of wet and slimy, and it's hard to deal with. So we got it on the parchment paper here, or the wax paper, whichever one you want to call it. Now we're just kind of oozing it out a little bit. We don't want it all the way up against the edges, because it's just, we're not trying to get a big pizza out of this. We're just trying to make a little healthy, fun little pizza together for our crust. I'm fingering it. She doesn't like me fingering her pizza. Let me finger my pizza. But we're gonna throw a little bit of garlic powder on these 2 pie crusts, and then do we have any garlic powder over there, or did you not get that? We gotta get back to garlic powder. Hold on 1 second, please. That's onion powder. That's onion powder. Both of them are onion. She brought me onion powder and onion chip. Oh, now we got garlic powder. Makes it good. So we'll just take and sprinkle a little bit of this garlic on the crust, like so. Just give it. Everything has layers. Layers of flavor. That's a key of cooking, is layers of flavor. So we got a little garlic on here, and then we'll throw these in the oven for about 5 minutes at what, 350 degrees, and then we'll get back with you when we do the put the sauce on there. All right, guys, the crust has already been, we baked it for a couple minutes, about 5 minutes, and you see how it gets it's a little bit harder, kind of like the store-bought stuff that when it's already pre-made, but that's the consistency you want it. It makes a better pizza that way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and put the sauce on here, and just, we're not going to take it all the way to the edge, but almost to the edge, because that's the way we do this, you know. So she's going to ladle it on. I'm going to take the squeegee thingy here, well, a spatula of love, and then I'm going to spatula it all the way out here. She's going to keep on pumping it on here like it's supposed to be, and I'm going to, look at that. Man, I'm not very good at cooking here, but
Get out of my way.
oh no, quit! We're gonna have a sword fight here. I'm gonna slap her with this ladle. What do you guys think? You think I should? Give me some likes and some comments. And one day when we're doing a cooking video, I'm gonna slap her with one of the tools while it's still dirty. Just get everybody a giggle.
There.
So, what we're doing here, let's put a little bit more. Let's get, okay, that's good. She's in my way.
Because you're smearing it and making holes. Quit.
We want it all the way to the edge, like right there.
I know how to do this. Stop it. You're making holes.
Okay, well, I'll let you do it then. Alright, now what we're going to do here is we're going to sprinkle some 3 cheese blend craft stuff on top of this. Alright. What this is going to do is it kind of soaks up a little bit of the sauce so it's not so runny. Huh?
And it helps with the tomato acidity.
Yeah, and it helps with the tomato acidity, just like Pebbles said, because she can't talk loud. So we'll cover it up like that. Oh! Blooper. So we'll set that over there. Then we got some shredded Parmesan romaine Asiago cheese. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that on there. This is a little bit bitter because of the Asiago in it. So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of this on it. Give it a little bit of good flavor. Go from there. All right, now what we're gonna do is go to the deli and get pepperonis, have it sliced. Now, we've done this 2 different ways. This is raw, straight from the thing. I cut it up, and I fried some of them just to get the oil content out of it. We're gonna take these and kind of rip them up a little bit and just kind of throw them out on top of this here. So, because this is a wet base of the sauce, we'll just take and make it where every bite you'll get a piece of pepperoni, and this gives it a different flavor profile. It kind of gives it like a bacony taste, kind of like a smoky taste of sort. So we'll do the pepperoni like this. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do next, we'll do one more because we got a bunch of it. Put that there, put that there. Make sure we got it in all these different places. Now this is just regular hamburger crumble. We just 1 pound of it from the store. We just kind of just heated or crumbled it up, cooked it. We're just going to sprinkle this over the top of this of this pizza here. Nothing fancy. We don't want it to be overwhelming with meat because you don't want the meat sweats. Meat sweats ain't very good when you're trying to sleep at night. But we'll get this all crumbled up over the top of this. Make sure that we do have another pizza we're gonna make. So we got to make sure we got enough meat for it too. So we'll stop there, and then I'm gonna let Pebbles put the pepperoni on it. Just kind of sprinkle it around everywhere. And this will give it a little bit of the oils that the pizza needs, and a different flavor from the pizza too. It gives it two different pepperonis. Got it? Mm-hmm. All right, now we're going to throw a little bit of mushrooms on here. These are fresh mushrooms. What you can do is you can kind of crush them in your hand for the bigger pieces, like so. Mushrooms are very meaty vegetable. They're very good and hearty for putting on pizzas. It kind of adds to the flavor and the kind of like the volume of the pizza. So we like to put a lot of mushrooms on here. Kind of will take the characteristics of the meats, of the sausage and the fats and everything. So we'll get. She's putting some mushrooms on. She loves mushrooms. We both love mushrooms. So we'll put another one on right here. So that's what we're gonna do there. Make sure everything's all nice and mushroomy. Sprinkle a few little onion slivers on, and green bell peppers. We're just kind of throwing them on here and there. We're not trying to overwhelm the pizza with toppings. We're just kind of enjoying it, is what we're doing. So we put a lot of different slivers and stuff like that on there. Throw a couple of these. What are these? Banana pepper rings. We're going to throw them on there. It just gives it a little bit of a bite. Makes it real good on pizzas.
One more. There we go.
Not trying to overwhelm it, but there, we got that. Then what we're gonna do is we got a three blend cheese over there. Like a festive cheese, kind of like a Mexican cheese. We're gonna throw that on. And I've got sliced provolone cheese from the deli section. And I'm only gonna take about 4 slices of this provolone cheese that we got. And this is very creamy, very melty cheese. So kind of throw that down on the pizza in different areas. And this will melt over the top of the pizza. And then we'll throw the 4 blend on top of all this. So we'll let me put the provolone on here real quick. But we'll do the provolone like so. I got 4 pieces for this pizza here. And then we'll put some on the other pizza. And then we'll finish covering it up with the 4 blend cheese, like so. So it gives us a profile of a good pizza. It's always good to have a nice, healthy, sturdy pizza for homemade pizzas. It's always good that way. Plus, it'll be good for leftovers. Homemade pizza is a whole lot better than Pizza Hut. But we'll go ahead and throw this one here in the oven, and we'll show you guys the finished product. Thanks. All right, this is the canned pizza crust. You see how it's kind of spongy? But we're almost done putting it together. Same as the last one, but a little bit more cheese right there. This one here we're going to change up just a little. We changed up a little bit. We put a little bit more toppings on it. Going to put a little bit more cheese on it. This is going to be probably our take on vacation pizza. Just kind of snack on. I'm going to have her sprinkle a little bit of Italian seasoning on top of it, just to give it a little bit more of her. Did you make that one there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's going to sprinkle a little Italian seasoning on top, just to give it a little bit more Italian flavor. But looks yummy, don't it, guys? Wish you were here. Smell-o-vision on YouTube. Thing of the future. Alright, pizza's out of the oven. This is a flatbed one. You see how it's kind of sticking a little bit to the paper, but it just pulls off like that. See, it does real good. Don't pull all the toppings off of it there, little one. We let it sit for a couple minutes to let it marinate its juices. But this here's what's also good about not going crust to crust with it. You don't have to use a separate knife to cut the pizza. It's just right there on the edge. Life is good. Take our little spatula. And look at that goodness right there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna grab me a piece. That's for the little lady there. It's a piece for me. But, well, really, this is mine here. But I'm gonna eat a little small piece so I don't look like I've ate a lot. But we're gonna try this on camera.
Cheese.
Hold on a second. Yeah, we're gonna. Here's a little Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle that on top. Kind of finish it off like a little garnish. Take a little bite here to see how everything is, and we'll turn this camera this way on a little tripod and do a little up-row. Okay. Uh-oh, I just dropped my piece of pizza. But there you go. See. Thumbs up.
Really good.
You guys should try this. Really good. Inexpensive way, not very greasy. With the cooked pepperoni like this, makes it very good and not soggy crust. Putting the cheese on top of the marinara sauce will keep it from being wet too, but soggy. But it's very good. Till next time, guys, have fun. Remember to like, share, and comment below, and kind of help out the channel a little bit. Talk to you guys again later. Bye.